Welcome to our channel. Before we dive into yet another fascinating mythy, would like to invite you to watch, to like, and subscribe to the channel. Also activate the notification sound. Have you ever had a moment so perfectly timed, it felt like the universe was speaking to you? You've felt it before, that strange moment when the exact answer you needed appears out of nowhere. A book, a stranger, a random song on the radio telling you exactly what you needed to hear at the perfect time. Brush it off, coincidence. It's what they taught you to believe. But deep down, you've always known there's something marined. Your rights are not synchronicity, are messages, patterns, a hidden language embedded in reality itself, nudging you towards something greater. Ancient civilizations knew this. Mystics studied it. Even great minds like Carl Jung, Nikola Tesla, and Einstein hinted at it. But modern society, they call it luck, chance, random, and speckies. The system does not want you to realize the truth. These moments, the ones you can't explain, are proof that the universe is not what you've been told it isn't. Today, we're pulling back the curtain. You are about to see what synchronicities really are, why they happen, and how you can use them to reshape your life forever. From the moment you were born, you were conditioned on discipline to believe in a world of logic, structure, and predictability. Needy had to have a rational explanation, a thing outside that, just imagination. But what if this conditioning wasn't an accident? What if it was designed to keep you blind? Think back to your childhood. As a child, you saw the world differently. You felt things. You knew when something big was about to happen. You could sense when someone was thinking about you. But when you shared it, it's just your imagination. So you stopped trusting yourself. You stopped paying attention. They told you the world is just physicala machinino, misterino, deeper intelligence, just random, meaningless events, and you believed them. But deep down, something inside you never stopped knowing. That's why you're here. That's why you're still searching, because you can feel it presents a force that has been guiding you all along. And now, it's time to wake up, because once you see synchronicities for what they truly are, you will never see the world the same way again. Look around you. Everything in your life, everything has led you to this exact moment. People you've met, struggles you've faced, random events that didn't seem to make sense at the Timothy. Where never random. There is a pattern, a hidden thread weaving through your entire existence, connecting every moment, every thought, every action. And the more you pay attention, the more you begin to see it. You start noticing repeating numbers: 11, 11, 222, 333. You hear a name, and suddenly, it's everywhere. Think of an old friend, and they call you out of the blue. These are not coincidences, are signs, messages from something far greater than yourself, a force that has been guiding you since the day you were born. But most people never notice it. They brush it off. They call it luck. They keep living their lives blind to the truth right in front of them. But not you. Are you here because you're starting to see it waking up? And once you open your eyes to this hidden language, your life will never be the same. Let's go deeper. Do synchronicities happen? What is really going on? To understand this, you need to know how reality actually works. Because everything you've been taught is Elysians tells you the universe is dead matter, cold, empty void. Thought, your thoughts, emotions, and desires mean nothing. But ancient wisdom tells a different story. In Hinduism, they call it Lila, the divine play, where reality is a living consciousness responding to you. In Buddhism, they call it interdependent origination. Nothing happens in isolation. Everything is connected. In Hermeticism, it's the principle of correspondence, as above, so below. What does that mean? It means your thoughts, your emotions, your very energy is shaping the world around you. The universe is not separate from you. It is responding to you. And you start to notice synchronicities. It's because your awareness is expanding. You are tuning into a deeper layer of reality, a layer that has always been there, waiting for you to see it. But here's the problem. Society does not want you to know this, because the moment you start seeing the truth, you become powerful. Think about it. If everyone realized they were connected to an intelligent universe, thought, their thoughts, emotions, and intentions could shape their reality, what would happen? The entire system would collapse. Gaverntry and Trinces need you to feel powerless. They need you to believe that life is random, that you have no control, that you must obey the system to survive it. The mystics, sages, and philosophers of the past all knew the truth. Thought reality is not a machine, it is a mirror. Mirror reflecting back to you what you believe, what you feel, what you expect. That's why synchronicities happen, because when you start waking, UPT universe starts speaking to you. So the question is, are you listening, or are you still asleep? Because once you start paying attention, the signs will come faster. A book will fall into your lap with the exact knowledge you need. A conversation with a stranger will change your entire path. A door will open at exactly the right time, and if you recognize these moments for what they are, you can use them. You can align yourself with the flow of the universe and manifest the life you were meant to live. But if you ignore them, if you keep calling it just a coincidence, you will stay stuck, trapped in the illusion of random, blind to the forces guiding you, and life will keep feeling like a struggle. But you don't have to stay blind. You can wake up. You can start seeing the signals. You can start using them to reshape your destiny. Bees. Once you see the truth, you can't unsee. I tend this is just the beginning. If you've felt these synchronicities in your life, drop a comment below. What signs have you seen? What experiences have you had? Because the more we share our stories, the more we awaken others. And if you want to go even deeper, I've created something powerful for you, a guide that reveals the hidden laws of reality, the same knowledge that mystics, secret societies, and great thinkers have used for centuries. Go to the link in the description and claim your free copy before it's gone back. As once you understand how the universe speaks, nothing will ever be the same again. Think about the biggest turning points in your life, moments that changed everything. Maybe it was a chance meeting with someone who opened a new door for you. Maybe it was a book, a video, a piece of advice that came exactly when you needed it. Maybe it was a painful experience that forced you onto a new path, one you never would have chosen on your own. Ask yourself, was it really random? Or was something guiding you? Because the truth is, synchronicities are not just small synapses, our course correction sheet. Are the universe redirecting you when you've gone off track? The are wake-up calls, and if you start listening, really listening, you will see that life has been speaking to you all along. But here's the catch. Most people ignore the signs. They get a powerful intuitive nudge, and they doubt if they feel drawn towards something new, and they hesitate. They see repeating numbers, symbols, and patterns, and they brush it off. Because they've been programmed not to trust themselves. Society has trained you to believe that your intuition is irrational thought if you can't measure it. It isn't real thought. Logic is the only way to navigate life. But the greatest minds in history, the ones who changed the world, they didn't follow logic. Alone followed something deep. Nikola Tesla spoke about receiving knowledge from a higher source. Albert Einstein said, "The only real valuable thing is intuition." Carl Jung dedicated his life to studying synchronicities and the hidden forces shaping reality. They all understood something that most people never really said, that the universe is not a machine, a living intelligence, and it is always speaking to you. So now let's go deeper, because if you're watching this, it means you are ready to start using synchronicities, not just noticing them, but using them to reshape your reality. Step 1. Pay attention. Most people go through life asleep. They are buried in their phones, drowning in distractions, living on autopilots are happening around them every day, but they never see them. You need to wake up, start looking for the pattern, start noticing when things line up in ways that shouldn't be possible. Start trusting that feeling inside you, the one telling you this means something, because the more you pay attention, the more signs will appear. Step 2. Follow the energize. Universe doesn't just send signs, it sends pulsed that magnetic feeling when you're drawn to something, a place, a person, an idea that won't leave your mind. Most people ignore this, they rationalize it away, but the ones who trust it, they end up exactly where they were meant to be. Think about it though. Many times in your life have you felt an urge to do something but ignored it? How many times have you brushed off a feeling only to realize later that it was leading you somewhere important? That's the whisper of the universe. It's the pull of synchronicity, and if you start following it, life will begin unfolding in ways you never imagined. Step 3. Take action. Beckos, here's the truth: synchronicities, without action, mean nothing. You can see all the signs in the world, but if you don't act on them, nothing changes. Universe can open the door for you, but you have to walk through it. So when you see a sign, move one. The right opportunity shows up, say yes one. Life presents you with a new path, trust it, because synchronicities are not just signs, they are invitations, and if you start accepting them, your entire reality will begin to shift. But here's the final, most important truth: synchronicities are not random, they are not just messages from the university, are reflections of Yaya energia, thoughtsia, vibration. You don't just receive synchronicity, create them. Because your mind is not separate from real. Idiot is shaping every thought you think, every belief you hold, every feeling you carry inside you, attracting experiences that match it. It's why when you start noticing they increase, because you are shifting, you are stepping into alignment with something bigger, and the deeper you go, the more you realize there are no coincidences, patterns, messages, and intelligence far greater than what we have been taught. So now, the question is, are you ready to see the truth? Because once you do, you will never see the world the same way again. If this video resonated with you, leave a comment below. What synchronicities have you experienced? Because the more we share our stories, the more we awaken others. And if you want to go even deeper, I have something for you, a guide that reveals the hidden forces behind synchronicities and how to use them to manifest your highest real. Go to the link in the description and claim your free copy before it's gone. Beckers, once you understand how the universe speaks, nothing will ever be the same again. What if I told you that everything you've been searching for, the answers, the signs, the guidance have been in front of you all along? That life itself has been whispering to you, guiding you, nudging you, and all this time, you've been brushing it off as coincidence. But now, you're starting to see if patterns, impossible random moments, numbers that repeat, person who shows up at just the right times. Something inside you knows this is not an accident. You're right, Beckers, synchronicities are not random, they are messages, hidden language embedded into reality itself, and once you learn how to read it, entire life will change. Let's start with the truth that has been kept from you from the moment you were born. You were conditioned to believe in a dead university, told you life is just cause and effect, that events happen by chance, that your thoughts, emotions, and desires mean nothing. But this is a lie designed to keep you disconnected from the greater intelligence that surrounds you. Ancient civilizations knew the truth. Egyptians studied sacred geometry, the patterns woven into nature and consciousness. Hindus spoke of the Akashic field, an invisible web connecting everything. The Buddhists taught that reality is not solid, but a dream shaped by the mind. And modern science, even quantum physics, is now proving that consciousness and reality are deeply connected. The observer affects the observer. Awareness shapes what appears in your life. Synchronicities are not just happening to you are creating the moment you realize this, you step into your true power. Beckers, suddenly, life is no longer a series of random events, is an interactive experientia. Living intelligence, responding to you. But here's the problem: most people never realize this. They dismiss the signs, they second guess their intuition, they keep living in the illusion of randomness. But not you're here because something inside you knows there's more. Felt it way certain moments feel like destiny, way the right people cross your path at the right time, way the universe seems to whisper in moments of silence. And now, you're ready to learn the language of the universo. How do you start? Step 1. Pay attention. Most people are asleep. They walk through life with their eyes closed, buried in distractions, strapped in routines, and because they're not paying attention, they miss the signs. But the truth is, synchronicities are happening all the times, starting today. Become hyperaware and notice when numbers repeat. Notice when you hear the same message from different sources. Notice when life nudges you in a certain direction. Best, the more you pay attention, the more the universe will respond. Step 2. Follow the pull of synchronicity is an invitation. Doorway opening when you feel drawn to something. Don't ignore it. Maybe it's a book, maybe It's a place maybe. It's a person who feels oddly that pullback. This is how the universe guides you, not with logic but with feeling. Step 3. Take action. Because here's the secret: synchronicities are not just signs, they are inspiration. Are the universe telling you, go this way, and if you don't listen, you stay stuck. So when you see a sign, move when the right door opens, walk through it when life presents an opportunity. Trust it, because the universe is always guiding you, but you have to say yes, no. Let's go even deeper. BKO synchronicities don't just happen to you, they are reflections of your energy, vibration, your state of mind. This is why when you're in alignment one, you're clear on your path. Synchronicities appear everywhere, but when you're lost, everything feels blocked, nothing moves. It's like the universe stops speaking, because synchronicities are like a GPS system. They guide you when you're on the right path, but if you ignore the signs for too long, guidance disappears. Is why so many people feel stuck. They have spent years ignoring their tuned out the signals, and now they feel disconnected. But the good news, you can always reconnect, and the way to do it is simple. Start listening again, start following the signs, start trusting that the universe is speaking to you, because the moment you dove, magic returns. So now, let me ask, what signs have you been seeing? What synchronicities have appeared in your life? Because if you're watching this, it's not by accident. You were meant to hear this message. Essence inside you is waking opened once you see the truth. You can't unsee it. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below. Tell me what synchronicities you've experienced base when we share our stories. We awaken others, and if you want to go even deeper, I have something for you, a guide that reveals the hidden forces behind synchronicities. To decode them, how to use them, how to unlock the full power of the universe within you. Go to the link in the description and claim your free copy, because once you understand how the universe speaks, nothing will ever be the same again. This will make for a powerful video. It builds on the mystical, psychological, and scientific aspects of synchronicity actions, so viewers actually apply the knowledge. It keeps the energy high, direct, and powerful. It moves in a structured flow, starting with awareness, moving into action. It ends with a strong emotional impact that compels engagement, and ending with a deep realization. It references Tesla, Jung, Einstein, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Hermeticism to ground it in spiritual and scientific wisdom.